I'm Harris Faulkner. Here today, Melissa Francis, Fox News contributor Emily Compagno, also contributing Jessica Tarlov, and in the okay, let's do it. Well, earlier today, the president denied that his tweets were racist after he appeared to reference Ford.
Yeah, I'm glad you introduced a bit of lightness into the conversation because, well, as Melissa was saying earlier, I mean, this is for many of them, this has been the agenda all along. Whether or not it was the convention that President Trump and James, the top lawyer at Lockheed Martin, massive billion-dollar contracts.
That he is a Democrat or on the Democrat side. What he said in the press conference was,
no, he's
if I could have been...
I'm not saying he's done it, he's establishment, and he's
But there's
anti-Trump.
also no evidence. So the Republicans are going to have one as well, right? They're going to want to talk about FISA.
I think that he put it best, to your point, Melissa. He said, look, why are we doing this? Thing is dead.
I don't know what that means.
It felt like live chicken, though, when he said, I would have said, if I could have, clearly that he did not commit obstruction of justice. But we've got to move on. 3 big congressional hearings coming up.
They're saying, we work with the government, not the military, and they're different.
It's where, so a quick legal angle. I think that China is consistently underrepresented in terms of everyday vernacular and certainly by the media in terms of its threat on this country in a multitude of areas. So I totally agree with you, and we've talked about this in the past. And legally, just that the DOJ and the FTC have divvied up oversight into these tech companies. So for the average viewer, just stay tuned for any referral that can happen.
And loyalty to the country and flag was somehow sneered at and looked down on as kind of embarrassing, whatever. It was just...
But I also think it is not mutually exclusive to be inclusive and patriotic. And so one of the arguments that the city council member saying, if someone just come and say, and you're also welcome here to...
We're definitely going to hear more about this, but not right now because we've got to go. Sorry.
In a civilized way, even though we got a lot of heat
about it.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to. It's probably healthy to talk about it, get it all out there. All right, we'll be back here at noon Eastern tomorrow. Now, here's Harris.